Hello, everybody! Welcome to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I'm joined by Ben.
Hello.
And we're back. It's the Star Wars boys with more Star Wars. It's been a while since The Acolyte. That was the last Star Wars thing that came out, and I was, I've been getting twitchy. I've been like, the next thing's coming out, and it's finally here, Skeleton Crew, and I am reasonably hyped. I'm not, like, extremely hyped. I did not watch much of the promotional material or any of the trailers for this thing. Here's what I know. We've got Jude Law, who is an actor that people like, and I know, but don't know him in a lot of things. Me and Ben were, like, debating what the tone of this is going to be, because Ben got the sense that it's more, like, oriented towards a younger audience, but I'm not completely sure because I had a look at the directors for each episode, and there's a pretty stacked list of directors, but we'll talk about them more probably afterwards. I'm going into this show with pretty tempered expectations, so I would love to have this show surprise me. If you guys are excited for the Skeleton Crew reactions and more Star Wars, then you should subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single episode of the Skeleton Crew. Episode 1, this could be a real adventure. 3, 2, 1, go. Since the fall of the Empire, the New Republic has maintained order.
Oh yeah, I forgot. When does this take place?
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, neither did I.
And yet remote hyperspace routes are increasingly plagued by piracy. Damn.
I want there to be Hondo. It's one of my only things I fucking want from this show.
There's probably not going to be many cameos, but if there is one, this is between episode 6 and 7. I
think this is a new ship design.
There's a shadow. Space. Okay. Oh my God. Sorry, he just got absolutely wrecked. Damn, everything we see of, like, the New Republic era is just... It kind of doesn't seem that great.
Yep.
Which I think is kind of the point. But you got pirates to deal with. You hearing the Star Wars pirate music? Oh, yeah. I've seen this guy with the wolf head in the, promotional material.
Captain Sable, the ship is yours.
Excellent work, Brutus. Excellent.
Brutus. Isn't a wolf head alien from, like, the Mos Eisley?
We are protected by New Republic decree.
Open.
I hereby demand all pirate scum leave this vessel immediately.
Bold strategy. But if you could just open the vault, then why'd you even ask?
Some of you have all but given up on me.
There's nothing. It's just empty. It's crazy.
Yeah. Look at all those cold hard credits. Oh, time to mutiny. Oh no, there's one. He's like, shit.
Ben's lives lost for a single measly credit.
Well, I love how Silvo, his helmet, is like shaped like a pirate's hat. Alright.
Unhand me, you villain! Never! You'll spend eternity in my dungeons being tortured until you die! No!
Damn, he's all of us. One thing about this show that I remember hearing about is that it has like a very...
there should be a repair droid coming by to look at the garage. Are you listening to any
like
of this?
interesting setting in this
I
regard.
have a supervisor's review. That is your lunch money for the week. Don't be late for school.
This kid's gonna get bullied for his lunch money. Like, people are like, it's weird to see suburbs in Star Wars. But, like, doesn't it make sense?
Yeah.
Like, how can there be, like, the most advanced city, like, a city more advanced than anything we've seen, and then villages that look like they're from 100 years ago,
You
and nothing in
not
between?
have come here.
Oh boy.
Beat the fuck out of this child, please.
Fight,
It'd
fight,
be so
fight.
funny.
I mean, again, they're just like us as kids.
Wait. What? I think I have something in my eye. I think it's.
What are you guys even doing?
Please remain seated while the tram is in motion. Hey, who did that? Who did that?
That's funny. I love that those droids are consistently like, they just drive transports.
How
What's in
well
the
off
cage?
are all of these families?
Right, it is weird because it's like, we never see middle class in Star Wars.
Well, so that's the thing, right? Is Star Wars, at the end of the day, is a dystopia.
Although, this is New Republic, so maybe they've just like, tried to eliminate the lower class. In the good way.
It is really fucking weird, though, because we've never seen a side of Star Wars like this.
Yeah, it is definitely like, I've never thought about like this kind of setting in Star Wars. A lot of people seem to like really be averse to it. I'm open-minded, and
I'm open-minded, but I mean, I'd be lying if I said it didn't feel weird.
yeah. I do also love to just see like, this show has a lot of alien characters integrated. Oh, he's playing with his Etch-a-Sketch.
And now, class, it is time for a special visitor from the...
My name is Undersecretary Farah.
Undersecretary.
Today I've
Couldn't get that
taken
promotion,
time
huh?
out of my very busy schedule to come talk about
I wanna be the
something
oversecretary.
near and dear to my heart.
Why'd you have to
Tomorrow's
specify how
career
busy you are?
assessment test.
Oh god.
In a way, you'll become part of our planet at Aten's contribution to the great work. Keeping the Republic.
The great work. What are we talking about?
Statistical accountant.
Ah, yes.
Oh god.
No, fair, I want to be an analyst. Don't worry, we need all the analysts.
Oh boy, these kids are sheltered.
I want to really help people, you know? Like, if there's danger or something.
That's not a career. That's what safety droids are for.
Remember, we all have a place in the great...
So this is a little bit dystopian.
Yep.
Just in like the way that
You seriously not know
this
assessment
planet
tomorrow?
seems like everyone's a cog in a
Are we always
machine
studying
for
all the time?
something.
Are you gonna fail? Cause
The
I
great
fail
work,
too.
which is so...
At least we
What
can
is
be
that?
interested. I wouldn't be in the same class with Runa anymore. As Runa? I like her. But you never even
Whoa.
talked to her.
By the way, is this
Can't
the
believe you
same
wanna be
kind of
an
alien as
actor.
Max Rebo?
Yes.
You basically
Okay.
did. I didn't. Well, basically you did. Don't you ever want to do anything exciting? Like what?
Like what these kids are doing. Look at this. That wasn't very careful.
Wasn't that great?
So this kid with the
I guess we're walking.
thing over their eyes, how annoying must that be to act in?
I don't even want to think about it.
It's just like a very peaceful part of the galaxy, but that makes it super boring. And you know what that means? It's about to get not boring.
Yep.
It's very like Luke Skywalker to be like a kid on a boring planet.
It's no good, Fern.
To just want to go out and have adventures.
We can still race.
Really? Be there this weekend, if your mommy lets you. Bye, losers!
Damn. Are we gonna take that?
No way. Who cares about racing Bon Falfa? What else fun is there to do on this planet?
See you tomorrow.
This instrument they're using, very Star
Hello,
Wars.
Fern. Your mother is home from work early.
Run memory override. Yes, I was. You just didn't see me.
You can just do that?
See you, Fern.
You have anything to share with me?
Oh, it's just the undersecretary's kid.
You got your spot back. Head of the class.
Wow.
Why do you even have this?
I had to go by your school. Just be sure not to let it slip again.
Ask me one.
Oh, what's the basic table of 5?
1.6094?
Almost. You'll get it eventually.
What are we talking about? What are we studying?
Will you please read me a story like Mom used to?
Sorry, buddy. I gotta work.
Damn, Dad.
Aren't you getting a little bit old for that?
When's the last time you had a bedtime story read to you, Ben?
A decade ago, maybe.
Like, the last story I remember having my mom read to me was Lord of the Rings. But we were both old enough to, like,
Fuck,
comment
it's been
about
longer
it.
than a decade, because a decade ago we were in high school.
Yeah. You're 14 a decade ago.
Fuck, I hate this conversation.
Oh, man. Cool. What's up with this? Oh, no. You gotta get on... You gotta get on the bike. Do you have to get a license in Star Wars? Now this show has got me thinking about all the mundane things that must happen in this galaxy.
The cons of getting older.
Oh god, this standardized testing. I definitely didn't miss that about school.
What if, say, someone missed the exam, so they're taking a shortcut
Sit
and
down, student. The test will begin shortly.
You tried, Neel. And he's dead. Oh, it's not that deep.
Help!
Vultures just start circling. I don't think we're making that test, Ben.
Yeah, I don't think so either. No?
Oh, what's that? You know what that is, Ben. That's destiny. That's adventure. You know what time it is, Ben?
It's
Adventure time. Grab your friends.
I was thinking about that show about 3 days ago, and I was
Yeah.
like, I still have yet to show it to you.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I'm like, I'd react to that.
Come with me.
Okay.
Okay.
How?
Good question. Man, he loves those Jedi. So what are you in for? She's like,
What are you in for?
God, what the fuck? Should I write Star Wars?
I saw your bike. It's totally wizard. The last kid who skipped assessment, the proctor took him down into a secret chamber under the school. Make him work in the mines.
Oh no.
The kids, they yearn for the mines.
They yearn for the mines, though. Uh-oh, Dad's here.
You because you skipped your test?
No, I didn't
What
skip.
happened to your clothes?
Dad,
This
that doesn't.
is absolutely unacceptable, young
Oh
Dad,
no.
that
Oh
doesn't
no,
matter.
Dad's
It's like
disappointed in
buried
us.
in the woods. I think it's a lost Jedi temple like this.
A
Damn.
Jedi temple out in the woods?
What?
You said you found a Jedi temple out in the woods.
Oh, no.
You want to check
I
it
was-
out?
Lying.
I was lying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this from the holiday special?
That'd be really funny.
Because they watched something like this in the holiday special. Oh.
Jesus,
You missed the whole test. What
that's
happened?
terrifying.
This show's just funny so far.
How do we have to?
You don't usually get lighthearted.
Because this could be a real adventure. No more pretend.
That's the title.
I didn't even ask how assessment went.
How did assessment go?
I think good. Okay, that's great. Let's go.
God, this music is so original trilogy.
3?
He's gonna take him with him. Yeah. It's like, of course that kid's not gonna be your anchor.
It's probably just buried junk. Middle of the woods.
They start like digging in and it's just the sewers.
Wait a minute. Someone's been here.
Trespassers, state your names.
Where? Neel!
You are in violation of protocol. Answer or be vaporized.
It's just the,
You have a crush on
Yeah,
that
it's the
school.
girl.
yeah.
My question is, how does she find the place?
You.
Me. Name's Fern.
You, me.
She's KB. And this
KB.
is our find. I called in claim season, claimed it for me and KB. No boys allowed.
No calling on claimsters without the claimer. Everyone on the whole planet knows that.
Then I call in claimsies now. Claimsies! Thanks, KB.
They called claimsies. It checks out.
It checks out.
Oh, you can still dig. As our employees.
Okay.
Neel! It's not a Jedi temple.
Yeah, huh, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
This was supposed to be a new neighborhood development. Whole thing filled up with poison gas. And killed
What
them.
did I just say about sewers?
Yep.
Started to eat each other.
And you do like to make up stories.
You could still hear them banging on the door.
Don't fall for this. You fools! This is the oldest trick in the book.
Hits him over the head with a shovel.
Yeah, she's gonna hit that with a shovel.
She's raising it.
Good scream.
That wasn't funny. You are so gullible, cause you're a liar.
Well, you guys do look
gullible because she's a liar.
Well,
that's too bad.
both
We're not
are
strong enough
correct.
to take the rest of it out.
We can? Yeah.
Uh-oh. Dad's gonna be so mad.
Studying.
I love the, like, low stakes, high stakes of, like, kids. Like, because we know it's low stakes, but to them it's everything.
Yep.
These girls are so dumb. These boys are so dumb.
You didn't have to be so mean.
Is it a switch to open the door? Oh my
panel.
gosh.
She's gonna do computer stuff. There's only been like a handful of characters that we've seen that have like these computer units in their heads. Like there's Lobot.
Lobot, but yeah.
Lobot. Lobo is a DC character. There's like an Empire person in Rebels who like tries to who hacks Chopper.
Oh, yes.
That's her dad.
Someone's coming.
He's so upset.
We gotta hide. We're gonna be in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Why?
Unless we get
Care
abducted.
about the Jedi Temple and not come out here. And he did anyway.
We're gonna be in so much trouble. Not when he says that I'm right.
Thanks, Neel. That is a droid. Droid skeleton.
We're gonna turn it on, and it's gonna tell us what it is.
A dead droid. Looks like it died pulling this lever. Do not touch that. Well, I'm not gonna pull it. Well, you almost did.
Well, now they're buried forever.
Yep.
Now this show transitions into a horror
Without power.
show.
Some Jedi temples could lower down and bury themselves in times of danger.
Listen, all we gotta do is find the
It's
power
true.
before we run out of air.
Hi.
The conduit goes down here.
You need to go up.
No, you need to grow up.
Currently, she is my favorite.
KB.
Yeah.
Going with the girls? Just want to go home.
Fair.
Unlike you, he's not a sexist.
Yeah, Neel's an ally.
At least he's gonna be safe from the cooties.
Yeah, Neel's gonna die.
This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah? Just keep banging it. It'll work. It always works. What is... Why is this ship here, though? Do you think it could be, like, a Jedi ship?
Oh yeah, probably.
Puts on the headphones. Subliminal messaging. Kill your parents.
Don't touch it.
Huh? Okay, listen, I was wrong. It isn't a temple. It's even better.
Don't touch
Anything. Powers up.
Aw, but there's so many buttons to touch. Look at him. He's seeing the buttons.
He's gonna hit it. I'm calling it right now.
How could you not, though? How could you
know.
not?
Yep, he's doing it. Yep, there it goes.
I didn't touch anything, I swear.
Bruh.
Apparently the girls are the liars.
Uh-oh. The sky of this planet is so weird. Okay. Poor Dad. He's gotta be like, please don't let that be my son. Uh-oh. Don't wave at him. Do something. I don't know. This thing is about to blast off. You gotta get back in there. Oh my god. He almost got amputated. There goes my son.
Yup.
Barrier! We're gonna go through the barrier! We gotta turn
Barrier?
around right now.
Huh.
Hey,
Is that why the sky looks like this?
find a button that says auto.
Yeah, so we started hitting everything.
Yeah, do the buttons say things? Activating weapon system. Ooh.
What are those?
Stars. Right. So with that sky, they don't see stars. Yeah.
I didn't know there'd be so many.
They're Star Wars. Uh-oh. I'm about to see some shit. Where will they end up?
space, would the dust stay on the ship, or would it come off in a cloud like that?
Ben, don't make me think about real space physics when I'm watching Having Star Wars Time, starring Jude Law. Barely! I think he had a helmet on, and that's all we saw. All these kids are adorable. Also. Yeah. What did you think about the first episode, Ben?
So, the setting, at least the starting off setting,
really weird.
Yeah.
Again, I don't hate it. It is a very different side of the galaxy. But who's to say that, like, in this world where there's, like, so many planets, that one of them didn't just, like, create a society that's very similar to ours?
Yeah.
Like, they seem to be very insulated. Like, they have a barrier that they don't let people go past. Everyone works for the company, which makes me think of Alien.
Company Town, baby. Gotta love it.
Yeah, but it's just very suburbia. They go to school. There's standardized testing. They got backpacks. I think it makes sense that someone in this galaxy would want to make society that resembles ours a lot. I think this show so far has a very fun tone, you know?
Yeah.
It's not exactly, like, geared exclusively towards a child audience. Star Wars does, like, media that can be enjoyed by all ages very well. And I think this one is going for something that not a lot of Star Wars shows do, which is just, like, fun. At least so far.
Do you, I feel like my guess currently is correct. This definitely feels like it's aimed more towards children.
I think you may be right. I've always considered Star Wars as, like, children's introduction to, like, real stories. Yeah, like real media. So this is just another aspect of that. Because I think what Disney has tried to do with the Star Wars property, and can be argued how well they've done it, is that they've tried to do a bunch of different genres, right?
Yep.
Andor is like this gritty political drama show. It's awesome. The Mandalorian is like Western space adventures type stuff. This is like, even compared to that, like a whole new thing. I will say about this first episode, it doesn't really give me a good idea of where the plot's going, right?
Yeah.
So I can't speculate too much. Obviously, since Jude Law was in the credits, I was wondering if Silvo in the opening scene with the pirates, if, like, that is Jude Law, and I believe that it is. So the only thing I know is that these kids meet Silvo and then go on some sort of adventure. I kind of really liked how familiar this felt to a lot of shows that are just about, like, kids getting themselves wrapped up in an adventure. It's like the Goonies, right?
I fucking love the Goonies.
Yeah.
Legitimately, it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
We're having movie night within the next month to watch that.
Yeah. You know who worked on that movie?
So many people, but who in particular?
Kathleen Kennedy.
Did she really? I didn't know that.
She, for a lot of her career, she was assistant to Steven Spielberg. She was, like, his right hand for a lot of stuff. So she was involved in a lot of movies that he, like, helped produce and stuff. I don't think he directed the Goonies, did he? Hold on, I'm making sure that I'm not talking out my ass.
I am getting I was trying to remember what vibes I was getting from the show, but it is just Goonies. That is the vibe that I was getting.
Yeah. I'm surprised, since I haven't seen that I even, like, thought of it.
Yeah, that you made the connection before me.
Yeah, if you've ever wondered why Kathleen Kennedy is the president of Lucasfilms, it's because she's worked.
She has the connections.
Yeah, she has the connections. She has the experience of, like, overseeing or helping oversee a lot of projects that Spielberg and George Lucas were involved on. A lot of people don't realize that. But I also rewatched, like, Indiana Jones recently, and her name is in those credits. Speaking of names, I mentioned earlier that I was talking about the directors of the episodes, and I also saw him in, like, a producer role, but the director of this episode is John Watts, most well known for his involvement in the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. They're not, like, the best, like, directorially, but they're good movies.
They're great movies.
He's also doing the last episode of this show, which makes sense. That's usually what they do. Usually the director of the first episode is the director of the last episode. Or Dave Filoni gets in there. But he's not directing any episodes of this show. He's probably busy working on something. Yeah, so what... enough about the people who worked on this show. Let's talk more about, like... We talked about the setting, but what do you think about the characters? What do you think about the kids?
I enjoy them.
Yeah.
Max Rebo guy is actually probably my favorite right now.
Yeah, he's fun. You also like KB?
I do like KB, and I think I like them more because they're the least annoying right now.
Well, I mean, the other two have this whole...
They're just bickering at each other.
Yeah, Women Fern have this whole, like, frenemies thing that's happening. They're gonna come around to each other, though.
Oh, yeah, no, it'll be great.
I gotta say, I love their acting so far. I look at, as far as child acting goes, I think that they're doing a pretty great job. I think also, like, the script is doing a good job at, like, they're writing children like children. I also just love the theme in Star Wars of, like, there's just some kid out there who just, like, I wanna see the galaxy. This series is all about the dreamers. The only difference is that these kids aren't trapped on a desert planet. They're trapped in a capitalist hellscape, Ben.
Real.
So it's much more relatable. Yeah, and what do you think about how do you think the pirate plot is going to work itself in?
Well, obviously their ship is gonna get raided by pirates. Probably episode 2 or 3. Yeah.
Either that or it's going, I think we're going to, like, meet up with Jude Law's character Silvo, like, separate from the rest of them. Like, he has been mutinied, so he's probably been thrown off the ship.
You don't think he was killed?
No. Ben, he's like the main character.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the casting stuff.
I mean, we'll have to see him take off his helmet for me to be like, yeah, it is him. But from what I understand, he's gonna be kind of like a mentor guide to these kids, which means that probably Wolfman is gonna be the bad guy. Which I'm right about, like, that Wolfman concept coming from Mos Eisley Cantina, right?
Oh, the dude that wait.
No,
maybe I'm misremembering.
No, I think it's just in one of the shots of we see a bunch of them, and there's one guy who's just like, it's just like a wolf head. I'm fairly certain, in which case that is a deep cut and also a type of alien that we just haven't really seen focused on. Either way, he's cool. Yeah, and there are just a lot of... This show actually just has a lot of... like the Max Rebo kid. Hold on. I looked it up earlier, what the name of that alien race is.
Oh, yeah, I know, and I couldn't tell you right now.
Ortolans.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Ortolans were a sentient species. Were? Wikipedia, what are you trying to insinuate?
They've all been wiped out. Max
Rebo is the most famous, but that's the only one that we've really seen do anything. And I am a big advocate for having more alien characters. I feel like there aren't a lot of characters who aren't human that have, like, an actual emotional story. But I mean, one of my big and only criticisms of Andor, for example, was that I wish it showed more non-human characters.
Yeah.
Because that show is really focused on exclusively human characters. And I think it works for the tone, but it doesn't really paint an accurate picture of Star Wars as we know it. Otherwise, Andor is pretty much a perfect show to me, but this show is like a completely different tone, so I'm not even going to try and compare them. This was pleasantly enjoyable for me, and I'm excited to see where it goes. We can all just use a lighthearted Star Wars show every now and again. So let me know what you guys thought down in the comments, and also let me know if you liked my reaction. If you did, you can leave a like, and you can subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single Skeleton Crew episode going forward. Anyway, I hope that can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.
Have a good one.